I've been a master gardener since about 2001. And back in 2015, 16, I can't remember exactly, there was a webinar from the University of Oregon Extension, and it was talking from food coming from the garden and going to those that needed it. And at the same time that was just finishing up, Iowa State had what was called then SNAP Ed Garden. And so that was the first year for it. So we needed to have a master gardener as well as a couple other people to help make it work. And so I thought, gee, I can do that because there is a huge need for food in the community, from just plain needing food or to also having quality food. And so this first section we built in 2016. And out of that first section we raised about 720 pounds. Not knowing how to say no, 2017 was the next session. And in addition to that, we started at one of our members, we had near Flora Pool, we had an area that was about 4 foot by 75 foot, and it just had a lot of brambles in it. And we eventually got that out, and we've tried for several years to get a lot of different things going, and we finally settled on growing currants and blueberries, things that can manage a little bit more shade without a major problem. We picked up the raised beds out northwest of Asbury. And about the same time, we ended up getting a new pastor. And when he moved in, he took his deck down and, we got a lot of wood. So we doubled the size of the raised beds out at Asbury. Over there, and at the end of it, we've got rhubarb, and we got rhubarb here, and we got a huge rhubarb patch out at the Asbury one. And so when you consider all the things that are going on, we're getting between 1,500 to 1,800 pounds. Here we have Swiss chard. This is dazzling blue kale. It's Lacinto kale. Your dinosaur kale is what a lot of kids will call it. And then we got curly vate kale over there, and then I got cabbage all along. And everything that we grow here goes down to the food pantry. At the far end we have eggplant, and we have collards, and we got basil and some parsley. We've got a lot of green beans growing and pole beans. And then we also have a fairly large patch of beets and turnips. Now, the green beans, we will, when we're done, we'll pull them out and we'll replant another crop of green beans out there. So in certain areas, we try to do succession planting. But all in all, we're trying to have things where we can successively plant other crops when we get an opportunity to do so, or have crops that continue to grow like we have here.